Hey friend, thanks so much for joining me on YouTube. The video that you're about to see was originally recorded via Facebook Live for our weekly Work It Wednesday series. Any links mentioned in the video will be down below in the description, so make sure you check those out. And I would love to have you join me over on our Facebook page for a weekly dose of tips and tricks for your direct sales business. Thanks for joining. I think we're all kind of starting to get back to knowing what our calendar looks like. I feel a little more like in tune with what day of the week it is this week. I'm not sure how that happened, but I'm starting to feel like I know where I am and what I'm supposed to be doing. So, hey, you guys, my name is Mary Haynes with Doggone Virtual. I am a direct sales coach and trainer. And if you're new to Work It Wednesday, hey, super excited you're here, you guys. Super excited you're here. Hello. So we are talking about something super important today. Something super important. And here's what it is. I'm going to tell you. It is about bookings. And here's the deal, y'all. So sometimes we aren't paying attention. Sometimes my hair is like all goofy. Hey, and by the way, I did my hair today and I put on makeup. So we're winning. We're winning on Wednesday today. That's all I have to say. Because that is not happening every day, I can tell you right now. So there you go. So we're talking about bookings today, you guys, because sometimes we aren't paying attention, right? And our calendar might look a little empty. And maybe if you guys were primarily in-home or in-person direct sellers, you may be staring at an empty calendar because you can't be in front of people, right? And so we're talking today about what do you do? What do you do when you run out of bookings? What do you do when you have an empty calendar? So I've got some ideas for you. Got a couple truth bombs for you too. That's how we roll around here. So first of all, take a breath. Okay, take a breath, breathe. Okay, because when we're panicked and when we're really stressed, our brains do not work well. So I see we've got some of my favorite crafty people on here joining me. And so I can tell you my brain is so much more relaxed when I'm doing something relaxing and I'm not stressed. I can figure out a solution if I'm not worked up and frantic, okay? So if you feel like you're a little stressed right now about it, which I totally understand, you may have been dealing with this for a while. Take a breath, do something not business related, like crafting, or take a hot bath, or binge watch a show on Netflix or something like that. Okay, do something just to relax. Yay! Do something just to relax yourself a little bit. Hey, you guys. All right, relax yourself a little bit so you can actually start to think through what you need to do. All right. Second thing is, I want you to have a goal, okay? If you're new around here, I talk about goals a lot. All right, and you have to have a goal, and I want you to clarify your why. Like, why do you need bookings? The why could be that you need to provide for your family. The why could be that you still have debt to pay off. The why could be that you need purse and shoe money, friend, or maybe you're doing a bathroom remodel like we just did. Okay, your why has to be super clear so that then you can back into your goal. Hey there. So you can back into your goal of what you actually need on your calendar, okay? Because sometimes we're like, oh, we just need to book parties, but we don't know how many, okay? We don't know where our calendar actually needs to look like, and so we really don't have a destination. So before you go off crazy booking parties, I want you to actually have a destination in mind. Where do you want to go with your business? And I've said this before and I'll say it another million times, but there are only two ways to make money in this business, and that is by selling product and that is by growing your team. Bookings are part of selling product, you guys, and it's also part of growing your team because that is how you get around new people. That is how you meet new people, okay? Person shoe money. Yeah, it could be person shoe money. You never know. You never know. You know, it's funny when someone asked me that, said that one time, I said, well, what do you want out of your business? And they said, I just, want some extra spending money. Like if I want a purse or a pair of shoes. And I said, well, how many purses and shoes do you want? Like, that's how we set a goal. Like, how much do you want? How much do you want? All right. And the third thing that I want to say about this before we dig into some practical ideas is, friend, you're going to have to do some work. Okay. I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear. All right. you're going to have to do some work, and you might have to find some creative solutions, and you might have to do some uncomfortable stuff to actually fill up your calendar. Tammy's on here, and Tammy is new. I'm going to pick on you for 1 second, Tammy. Tammy is new to the virtual party world because her business was primarily in person. And she was like, I messaged someone and I didn't, it's okay. I didn't die. Yeah. So it's okay, you guys. You're going to have to put in some work. It's okay. Nothing worth having is easy, you guys. Nothing worth having is easy. So you have to figure out, what do you want and how you're going to do it. And you're going to have to figure out how you're going to put the work in. Okay. So like I said, I want you to set a goal. I want you to know where you want to go. Okay. Know where you want to go. The first thing that I'm going to recommend is that you do some follow-up. This one's easy, you guys. This is something you should be doing anyway. So follow-up means you need to go back to your lists, okay? And if you didn't have any lists, you better start making them, okay? So go back to your list. Who fell through the cracks? Who said, oh, I want to host a party in the spring, and you never followed up? Who are those people? And I know it happens, y'all. It happened to me. It happened to me, okay? Because I can tell you, they're not sitting around waiting for you to contact them, all right? They done forgot. They done forgot because you didn't stay in front of them. So go ahead and go through your list of people that you might have let slip through the cracks, all right? Go ahead and go back through that list and contact them. Circle back around. Circle back around, okay? What about people who have made recent purchases? You guys, if you sold any product recently, you need to go back to them and ask if they're happy with their product. First, start with some customer care. Go back and talk to them, and then lead into the booking. Ask. But you need to make sure they love their products. Are their products holding up okay? Do they need any tips and tricks? And then go into the booking message, okay? That's who you're going to start with. Those are easy because they're already people that are warm. Those are already people that you know. You've already had some contact with them, okay? Even if they were, for my in-person people, even if they were in-person party people, all right? Make sure that you go back and follow up with them. Hey, I'm shifting my business to virtual because we can't leave the house, okay? How about getting some friends together and I'll show you some fun stuff online and a different way to party, right? That's what we're doing right now. So follow up recent purchases and anyone that fell through off the radar, okay? Another one I want you to follow up with, or prospect, this would be prospecting, past hostesses, okay? If you've been in the business any sort of period of time, I want you to follow up with your past hostesses. Why? Because you probably have new products, okay? Especially like six months plus, because most companies are going to come out with a new catalog at least every 6 months. You may have some, smaller things in between, but it's usually at least once every 6 months that you've got some new stuff to show. So go ahead and go back to them. Hey, would you be interested in get some friends together so that I can show you what's new? Super simple, but we need to follow up. We need to follow up, you guys, and we need to prospect. Go back to those old hostesses. Offer a new theme. Offer to show them the new products, offer a new party format. If they were an in-person party, if they were, you again, were primarily an in-person seller, go back and offer them a virtual experience. If they've hosted with you before, you should already have a relationship with them. And it's a super simple ask to go in, see how they're doing, see how they love how much they love their products, and then offer the booking, okay? Another thing you can do right now that's something a little creative is a party swap. Find another direct seller friend, a product that you already use and love, and swap parties with them. Now, let me just clarify and qualify this one, okay? Do not choose someone. Let me think about this carefully, okay? I have done party swaps before when I was in the field, and they didn't always turn out the best, okay? Because I party swapped with someone who didn't run their business similarly to me. They weren't as experienced in the business. So I'm asking you to target your peers in another company, someone who works their business similarly, who has a similar level of experience, who you know is going to provide a great party experience as a host and then great party experience as your consultant, okay? So make sure that you kind of check for quality on those. But do a party swap, you guys. Something super simple. Just, hey, I'm reaching out because I need some, XYZ product for my house. You want to swap parties, and you can get some of this stuff and I'll get some of your stuff, and just reach out and ask. You could get some quick parties on your calendar that way. Okay. Guinea pigs. Okay. We love guinea pigs. So I loved when I was testing out a new party format, I would reach out to people and say something like, hey, Becky, I am super excited about this new party format that I'm testing out. I would love to get some people, get some hosts to give me some feedback. Would you be interested in getting some friends together and testing it out for me? You guys, if you're brand new to a particular party format, if you're brand new to virtual, or if you're brand new to Zoom parties, or brand new to a 1 hour format versus a multi-day format, or flip that around, or you're brand new to the express text parties or messenger parties, you guys, there you go. Cinco de Mayo. Yep. So good job, Nancy Pie. Good job. So think about it. All right. How can you reach out and be open to their feedback? So reach out to potential hostesses. I would love to get some feedback and offer the kind of a guinea pig or a pilot. You're piloting a new party format. We need people to test on, right? We need people to try it out. The only way that you get experience and you grow and you master something is by testing it out. So this is not dishonest. This is just, hey, Tammy, I'm trying out this new party format, and would you be interested in getting some friends together so I can test it out on you guys? I would love to get some feedback after the party. And then ask for feedback after the party. Do a Google form and do a chat with your hostess and say, hey, what did you like? What can I as a consultant do better? This is how we learn and grow, you guys. This is how we learn and grow. And you might just find that you get some great parties out of it, right? And you get some great hostesses. This is a quick and easy way to fill up your calendar, okay? Another one, vendor events. Just kidding. I don't want you doing vendor events right now because you can't, okay? We're not going to do vendor events. But an alternative, so think about the purpose of vendor events. And this is why I say when we shift our brain a little bit and we relax and we kind of think about our why and we start problem solving, we come up with creative solutions, right? So this is a creative solution to not being able to have vendor events. Personally, when I was in the field, I liked to do 3 to 4, usually one every quarter, vendor events. Because why? It got me in front of lots and lots of people, okay? Got me in front of lots and lots of people that I didn't really know, right? I didn't know, and they were new circles for me. So that's the cool thing about vendor events. So how can we recreate that same experience of where we're meeting new people and we're spreading our wings and we're getting outside our circle? How can we do that virtually? Well, one way to do that virtually, you guys. So Melissa said November 1st, your first little coffee event in an apartment complex. Yeah, there you go. Yes, summer fun with grilling, absolutely. So offer something. Just make sure it's after we're out of the the quarantine. But a way to do that virtually would be to offer free classes. Okay, free classes. Offer some free classes, you guys. A 101 on a power tool that you sell, okay? A 101 on how to make, 20 cards in an hour. A 101 on how to use a specific product. A 101 on how to put together quick and easy gifting, okay? Think of something that you can do as a class. I'm thinking of Nancy Pie, how to organize your jewelry drawer. Like, give me some organization tips. How to deep clean your house in less time. Give me something, teach me something. But the cool thing about classes, free classes are not buying classes. There's no shopping link. This is you providing a service to people that they need right now. So the cool thing about doing this, though, you guys, is that when you get these people together, okay, you promote this to your people, you promote this on your business page, you promote this in your customer group, you promote this via email. Even if you have a company-sponsored email, you usually can send out somewhat of a personalized email, let people know about it. You can post this on your personal profile because this is education. This is not spammy. This is, hey guys, I know we're all inside and we all love to learn. So I'm having this free class on XYZ happening on this date. Just click the link to join so you can set up a separate group. But here's the deal, you guys. What happens if you start offering a little prize drawing or a prize for people when they invite their friends? You start getting outside your circle really, really fast. So encourage people to bring a friend. Hey, do you have anybody else that wants to learn about this thing that I'm teaching? Hey, invite them. I'll put y'all's name in a prize drawing, or I'll send you a little happy mail, right? So something simple like that, and then you can just go live for an hour, demo, show it. And then at the end, I would do, if it were me, I would do some sort of Google prize drawing, so a little prize drawing, Google form to capture all the information and see who would be interested, first of all, in booking, right, in business. And then I want to direct everybody over to my customer group. I want them to connect with me further. It is a great way to grow your reach while also providing service, okay? So I've had a couple of coaching clients that have done this, and one of them I'm thinking of, she's with Pampered Chef and did a pressure cooking workshop, because pressure cooking is a little intimidating if you don't know how to do it. And so she did a pressure cooking workshop. She ended up booking 4 parties, you guys, 4 parties, because she provided value, and then she was able to book parties from that. Something so simple, you guys. But here's the deal. I'm going to get a little preachy about this. Do not put one post on Facebook and expect people to show up, okay? Do not. Same thing with bookings, you guys. Same thing with bookings. Do not put a booking post, I need parties right now. Who's going to help me? You guys, it's not going to work. You have got to do the personal reach out, which means you've also got to do the personal reach out on these education events, okay? These learning events, these classes. You've got to promote it in multiple ways, because not everybody pays attention to that one post where you thought you were just going to get floods of people. That's just not how it works. You've got to promote it in various places and in multiple times, okay? That's how you start to get reach, okay? That's how you start to get reach. So don't for one second think you're just going to post this one time and you're going to have thousands of people in there. It's just not going to happen. So you promote it on your Facebook page, you promote it in your customer group, encourage people to bring their friends, you send it out in your email, you post it on your personal wall, okay? So lots and lots of different ways that you can do that. If you have a LinkedIn profile or a Google, can't even think of what it's called. Google profile, Google Business, I think is what it's called. I'm drawing a blank. You can promote it there. Find ways to promote it, okay? Another thing you can do, Kimberly just talked about this, is fundraisers. You guys, charities are hurting right now. I know for us locally, all of our fairs and, vendor events, not vendor events, but fairs and festivals and stuff have been canceled. And that means that all of those organizations that use those as their primary funding right now need fundraisers. Who do you know? What charities do you know that might need help? Reach out and offer to help by doing a fundraiser if your company does fundraisers, okay? Something super simple. And there have been some I've had several of my coaching clients have large fundraisers right now, because people are sitting home, you guys. Y'all, I spent $70 yesterday on some products I didn't necessarily need any more of, but it was a really good deal and I wanted it and it was on clearance. And so I was like, I'm just gonna go shop. People are spending money right now. They're spending money right now. So, and when it's a charity or when it's something like that, it's going to be even more powerful, because they're going to want to help that organization that they support, okay, that they know and love. So fundraisers. Another thing you can do right now is mystery host parties. Mystery host parties. Okay, so this is just like a normal party, but you just pick a winner for the hostess benefits. Now, let me get a little preachy about this one too. A mystery host party, I know that you don't know who the host is, but guess who the host is? It's you. So that means you, friend, have to do the work. Chair for IT guy. Yes, we need to do a fundraiser for IT guy. That's my husband, if you don't know him. He needs a chair. We were in our membership group yesterday, and he sits on the other side of the desk for me, and he about fell out of his chair yesterday. It was like this big thud while I was live. It was pretty funny. He's okay though. He's not hurt. So he needs a new chair, and I can't really go shopping for it right now. So we may just go to Amazon or something. But mystery host parties, you guys. So think about this one. You need to be the hostess with the mostest. You need to be personally inviting. You need to be following up with people. You need to be that hostess, because there's not really a hostess yet. So the biggest thing that I see people make the mistake on for mystery host parties is they just create the event, invite thousands or hundreds of people, and then just let it go. There's no personal inviting. There's no personal reach out at all. It's just this mass inviting and that you assume people are going to show up. That's just not going to work, you guys. It's just not going to work. It might work for a little bit, but you're going to alienate your people and it's not going to give you powerful results, okay? So let's review for just a second, all right? First of all, okay, and mystery host is a good way just to host your own party. Just host your own, right? Okay, so set a goal first of all. Next, I want you to work on follow-up. Check with all those warm leads. These are the warmest, right? So check with those warm leads as people that fell off the wagon, fell through the cracks. Fell through the cracks, they fell off your radar. Recent purchases in the last 3 months. You need to be going back to them. Really, I mean, we're in April, so you could go back to January 1st if you wanted to. And then after you get done with those, go back further. So go back to those people, follow up, warm them up, and check if they love their products, and then offer the opportunity to host with your new theme, your new format, whatever value you're going to provide in that party experience. Past hostesses. 6 months plus, because you got new stuff. You got new stuff to show. The other thing, you guys, if you have host specials, this is a little bit of prospecting. If you have host specials, if your company doesn't, that's okay. But if your company has host specials, think about whatever's on special, what product collection does that go with? So I'm going to use my PC friends as an example. You got cookware, right? If your host specials cookware, I would pull reports for who already has cookware. Do you want to add to your collection? My Norwex friends, I'm just making stuff up. Like if it's a window cloth or it's a body cloth, who has already purchased some body products? If it's a specific thing, who has already purchased that? Go back to them. Hey, would you be interested in getting some friends together and adding to your collection? Simple, you guys, super simple. If they already love it and they're already using it, offer that, right? Party swaps. Find some direct sales friends that are similar levels to you, similar business experience, similar styles of business, and swap parties. Swap parties, okay? Find some guinea pigs. Test out a new party format. Go outside the box, you guys. Whatever you're comfortable with, think of a different way to do it. Do something different and offer people the opportunity to pilot that or to test it for you, and then definitely ask for feedback. Vendor events, just kidding. Do some sort of class. You guys, everybody should be doing these. This is a value-added service, value-centered service that you can provide for people. And this just sets you up as the expert. This sets people up to follow you. This is a no-brainer, okay? No-brainer. But make sure that you capture the information. Make sure that you promote the heck out of it, layered approach, and that you offer the opportunity to them to host, okay? Party swap. Yeah, party swap, girl. Okay. And then mystery host parties. Mystery host, okay? Do a mystery host party, but you got to be the best hostess ever. You got to be the best hostess ever. And then I might offer some incentives for bookings. We all in direct sales, we end up with extra products sitting around our house, right? Whether you earned it for free or whatever, I'd be giving some of that away. You guys. And the last thing I'm going to say, you guys, work from a list. Yes, online vendor events. Totally, Wendy. Yes, you can totally do online vendor events. For sure. Okay, so work from a list, you guys. Work from a list. Why do I say that? Because here's what happens. So, and I've experienced this from being a leader. I'll say, okay, so tell me about what you've done so far. Oh, I contacted everybody. Well, how many is everybody? Oh, I don't know, like 10, 12, 30. That's a big difference, you guys. How many did you actually contact? How many people did you actually reach out to? Because we need to be realistic about this. We need to realize that not every person you contact is going to say, yeah, I'll totally do a party. That's just not going to happen. So we need to make a list and work down the list. And then you're not going, oh, did I ask that person? Did I already offer them the opportunity to host? Did I offer that fun new theme to them? So make a list and keep notes, because then it's out of your brain. So brainstorm a list. based on the suggestions. And the other thing, you guys, is don't try to do everything at once. Do not try to do everything at once. Pick a few things that you like from what we talked about. Follow-up is easy. You should be doing the follow-up anyway. But think about party swaps or guinea pigs or the online vendor events or a 101 class or a mystery host party. Which format do you want to use? What thing do you want to try? Try that thing and then move on to the next thing. Because when you try 30 things at once, you dilute your efforts. You dilute your efforts and you don't do anything well. Okay. All right. Yeah, so work from a list. It has to be more than 5 people, you guys. If you need 5 bookings on your calendar to hit your goal, you're going to have to reach out to like 50-ish, 40 to 50 people, depending on how warm they are. I found when I was in the field for my warm leads, it was 1 out of every 6 or 7. This is not a like hard and fast statistic. It depends on how warm you keep your people. It's about 1 out of every 6 or 7. If it was a cold lead, it was someone that hadn't really been in contact with, it's 1 out of every 10 to 12. 1 out of every 10 to 12. So you got to be realistic and do the math on how many people that you actually have to contact and have to connect with, okay? And make sure, you guys, make sure that this is value service oriented, all right? This is not help me. This is not I need. This is how am I going to serve this person? How am I going to offer them some tips and tricks? How am I going to serve them during this time and give them an experience, a party experience that their friends are going to love, that they're going to love? Make sense? Okay. So you guys, if you need some help, all right, I put it in the post. You can go over to our blog. We have a direct sellers toolbox, and there's tons of printables in there. For my new Facebook party friends, I just put a post up with a Facebook party checklist, a setup checklist, earlier today. So you can go into the toolbox, link is at the top. There's improving the ask. That's one thing I would definitely recommend is read the post on improving the ask. And that helps you think through what do you actually need to say in a booking ask. Because the other thing that we run into when we're working on bookings is that we end up word vomiting all over people, or we say things that just aren't necessary to the conversation, or it's not even a conversation at all. It's just a one-sided like spewing of words from our side, and we're not actually talking to people. So make sure you check that out if you're struggling with what to say. That will kind of walk you through thinking about what you're going to say and what you're going to offer. And then you guys, if you're not part of our membership group, guess what we're working on this week, y'all? We are working on bookings. And we just started a booking blitz today. So we've already been through all the training on verbiage and how many to ask, but you can definitely plug back in because all that training is sitting there waiting for you. We are blitzing, we are binge booking for the next 3 days, So today through Friday, all right? And we're helping each other and getting some fun stuff done. There's already been a bunch of parties booked in that group. So if you want more information on that, the post is, or the link is at the top as well. There's 3 different levels that you can hop in on there, okay? So I think that's it, you guys. I think that's it. So make sure you guys set your goal, work from a list, and do the things. Put the work in now, because I'm going to say it again. Everything you do, I've said this like a bazillion times, everything you do right now will affect your business 30, 60, and 90 days from now. You do not want to be in the same spot 30 days from now or 60 days from now, okay? Just Velcro yourself to a chair and just get it done, y'all. Just get it done. Get your calendar as full as you want it. And you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. Then you just work on booking parties and providing excellent party experience. You're good to go. All right. And you guys, if it's your first time joining us, make sure you like, follow, all that fun stuff. I'm here every Wednesday. And next week, we're going to start digging into Facebook Live, because guess what? Facebook Live has an effect on your parties and your bookings as well. And we'll be interviewing one of my business besties, and that's Ellen, Miss Ellen Jones. She's going to be on because she's been doing some fun stuff. She's been doing some fun stuff with Facebook Live parties. Yeah, she's been doing some fun stuff. I know, right? I have so many things to share with you guys, and try to fit it in 30 minutes. It's like action-packed 30 minutes, y'all. Action-packed 30 minutes. All right. You guys have a fabulous day, fabulous Wednesday. I'm going to go grab coffee, and we're going to wrap up our schoolwork for the day. All right? Let's get it done, you guys. Let's get it done. Get those calendars full. All right? Talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.